One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Human Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Florida International Panthers, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So FIU's offense will go on the attack first. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Coaches talk about third downs all the time. They emphasize it in football games, and that's a great start for this defense. They're ready for the pass, nice coverage in the back end. They get the sack, and they set the tone in this football game.
FIU will line up to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. So the Tulane Green Wave offense will have its first chance to go on the attack. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pressure coming. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Looking left. He makes the catch. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw again. Touchdown, Florida International. And they strike first.
FIU, number 8. Catch and score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Penn State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Gonna be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other could have a case for the #1 spot in America, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Thomas looking to fire. He's got the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They booted away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Caught over the middle. It's Punga. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Here's the pressure. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Vaughn. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Makes the grab, it's Reese.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. He leaves it with his back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run the toss. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Give him 6. Touchdown, Panthers!
FIU. Number 7 with the grab and the score.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Thomas back to pass. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the 1st down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that 1st.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll try the left side.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Touchdown, Green Wave! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Tulane 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Panthers in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called.
Gashes the heart of the knee. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
2nd down coming up.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Powers through the defender. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Tulane 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14. Breaks into the open. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Thomas looking to fire. A safe call on the wide receiver screen.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that's going to be a safety. They prevented the touchdown by falling on it, but they'll give up the deuce.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. And some room to work. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Thomas back to pass. He's got his man across the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Gilliam. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Flips it out on the screen. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game.
Well, that last missed field goal is essentially a microcosm of the year it's been for this football team. Things just not going the right way on offense, on defense, and on special teams. Guys, it's just been that kind of year.
Creates a little space. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it behind the line. It's Reese. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a catch at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, FIU. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by 7 over Cincinnati.
Thomas looking to fire.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got it in the middle. It's Clinton. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The sure hands, it's Reese. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yeoman Stadium.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field, trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Thomas back to pass. And they can't make the play on third down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sanchez. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down for this offense. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Reese. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Running the red zone, it's Vaughn. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. They'll send the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clinton. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man, it's Reese. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Vaughn. Across the 45. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Power football with the run. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's Vaughn. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Caught behind the line. It's Clinton. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Rush is on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gets the back moving. Thomas looking to fire. Somehow fits it into that traffic. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll try the run. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. So the final period starts with a second down play. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Backed up now, here's second and long. Trying play action. Catch in the middle. It's Reese. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Reese.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man to...
There he goes. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Gives it on the option. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Sanchez. Pulled down for the tackle. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the back. Touchdown, Florida International. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Florida State is being brought out back behind the woodshed right now. This is cover your eyes, hug your loved ones territory. A real shame. They're trailing by 27 to Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the...
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Panthers. The defense putting points on the board. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
48, Tulane, 9.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Thomas back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Gilliam. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Clinton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He's got an open man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He's looking to pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. It's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Makes the quick grab, and this one will be stopped for no gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Caught in the backfield, it's Gilliam. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Brings up second down.
Thomas looking to fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
3rd down.
Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Oh, a lot of space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And the extra point is good.
That makes the score. Florida International. 55.
And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.